Hello and welcome to my channel. Nicole with BirdieLooks here. Hope you're doing great tonight. As promised, I went to do my second day of sourcing to end out the year of 2020. Went to the Goodwill yesterday. That's up in Monument, Colorado. I'm in Colorado Springs, Colorado, which is only 2 exits away. And then today I went and I sourced at the huge Goodwill, which is just down the street. So I basically spent a few hours yesterday at the bougie Goodwill, which I talked about yesterday in yesterday's YouTube video. And then today I went to the other really big Goodwill store at the other end of town. I didn't realize it was also Nordstrom Rack's Clear the Rack. And some of you know that I am a humongous retail arbitrage kind of girl, and so I only had so much time with my babysitter watching my kids, but somehow today I did both. I did a very, very quick Nordstrom Rack Clear the Rack haul as fast as I could. It took me an hour of my 3.5 hours I had, and then I went right across the street to the big Goodwill, and it was packed full of people, very little social distancing. Everyone was wearing a mask, but that particular Goodwill is a mess. So that one is probably the easiest to drop off donations at, and you should have seen the line of cars just back down the street waiting to drive through and drop off their donations. People are trying so hard to get rid of their stuff and donate it and get that tax receipt before the end of 2020. So if you are a reseller, this is a fantastic time to go to the thrift store. Your thrift stores are packed full of goodies. I could barely get through the racks. Everything was just packed in tight, overflowing. I'm sure that their back room is overstocked. So this time of year, I'd say for at least the next couple of weeks, you're going to have so much good inventory at the thrift stores. I didn't really have to go like right now, but I just had the itch. So I went the last 2 days. The fact that I actually was able to do Nordstrom Clear the Rack at the same exact time today is crazy. I don't know how I had the energy, but what I did is I went first to Nordstrom right across the street from the big Goodwill, and I know that store like the back of my hand. Retail arbitrage is one of my favorite things to do for reselling. Basically what that means is just going into your regular retail stores, finding their clearance, and knowing what to purchase brand new that you can flip for a good profit. So your cost of goods is going to be much, much higher. My cost of goods on average for retail arbitrage is at least $10 per item, if not more. But the return on investment is always much, much higher profit margins than used items, just, depending. So what I'll do first tonight is I'm going to go through and just show you the items from the Nordstrom Rack, Clear the Rack, and then I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you the Goodwill items I got from the big Goodwill today. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and hit the bell if you love reseller content. I would be so happy to have you be a part of my channel with me. And I'm here to help. So if you ever have questions, feel free to send me a message. I'd be happy to jump in and help you with any questions. I'm about 1.5 years into my reselling journey. I am part-time. I have another full-time job, 2 little kids, and this is just something that I absolutely love doing. So here we go. I'm going to dive into the Nordstrom Rack items. It is all shoes except for 1 pair of jeans. So enjoy. All right, well, we're going to start off with an amazing purchase. Now, here's a BOLO you want to write down. These are upside down. These are Pedro Garcia. These are made in Spain, 100% beautiful, genuine leather, great construction. They're like a platform sandal, and they've got this really cool, almost Sorel-esque sole with kind of like that lug sole and the teeth. And it's got this wonderful hook and loop enclosure. Would never want to say Velcro. Can get in trouble on eBay. eBay. Don't do it on eBay. So these are beautiful. So you're looking at them, you're probably thinking, well, yeah, they're nice. I've never heard of Pedro Garcia. How much did you buy them for, and how much can you get for them? These were an MSRP of $550. However, we all know as resellers that the MSRP on something does not indicate whatsoever what kind of return on resale you're going to get for the piece. So, of course, I did my homework in Nordstrom because I had never heard of Pedro Garcia, but I was intrigued because it was marked down to about $66, and it said it was comparable to $550 retail value, which may or may not be correct, but I know that it's, after looking at comps, it probably is. And on eBay, which is where these beauties will definitely be sold, I will not take any lowball offers on Poshmark or Mercari for something like this. These sell on average for $130. However, I am hoping to set these at $200, and I'm really hoping for a minimum of $150. So triple my money. I definitely think it's doable. They might have to sit for a little bit until we come into the season where sandal weather is here. But there are places like California and Florida where it's always sandal weather. So there you go. Lots and lots of information on a brand new bolo. Pedro Garcia, made in Spain. Now the next pair is new in box. When I do retail arbitrage, if the lid and the box are intact and it's a good pair of shoes that's going to sell for a lot of money, I'd like to ship it in the box. I think it actually adds a little value. And when I'm shopping at Nordstrom Rack, I'm always looking for the return label from Nordstrom. I want the good stuff that came straight from Nordstrom and got returned at Nordstrom Rack, because they always deep discount those items and they're not items they regularly carry, so they want them out. So that's a little secret. These are Steve Madden. And for those of you in the resale world, you're probably going to know that although Steve Madden doesn't sound fancy, it sells. It is a great reselling brand, especially for shoes. And these are amazing because they are way knee-high boots. They are 100% genuine leather. They have the block heel. And I believe size-wise, honestly, I have to look at the box because it's just too hard with these boots because they're too tall, but they look like an 8.5. So they're a wonderful size and they're brand new in box and they're not flawed. So, you know, I paid, oh my goodness, like $14.50 for a pair of boots that MSRPs for about $130. So I'm definitely looking to make at least 50 or 60 on those. Those are really pretty and perfect for the season. All right, I might as well show you the one piece of clothing I got. So when I go into thrift stores and when I go into Nordstrom, I do have kind of a different plan based on where I'm going. So with Nordstrom Rack, my plan is always to go to the things closest to the door and then like kind of go through the things that are highest profit margins. So I go to jeans first because it's right next to the door. I check out the purses second because it's right next to the jeans. I'm not much of a purse reseller. I have some, but not many. And then I always just shoot straight to the back of the store and do the huge shoe wall. And I know that shoe wall very well. So the first thing I did was I found the jeans. And these are amazing. Adriana Goldschmied. If you don't know Adriana Goldschmied, get to know them. These are high-rise, wide leg, raw hem. They're kind of like a mom jean. Brand new with tags, size 31. They're called the Etta high-waisted wide leg crop. And they were the only thing in there that was returned from Nordstrom. Do you see the Nordstrom return tag? So as per normal, they try to get rid of those items. So $23 minus 25% for clear the rack. That means I paid a little bit under, the $20 mark for a pair of AG jeans. And those of you who resell know that a new pair of AGs are going to be a nice high profit. So I'm hoping for 50 to 60 minimum on these. They're beautiful. Unfortunately, they're also my size, so I kind of want to try them on. But I'm going to have to hold myself back because the profit margin is fantastic. All right. But if they do fit and they're comfortable and cute, I don't know. they might just end up in my closet. All right, so this next one is also new in box. They're Monroe's. They're also a return from Nordstrom. And Monroe's very expensive. These are about $200 brand new. They're a little sandal, kind of like a gladiator. They don't look like anything special. They're an 8N. Honestly, I don't know what N stands for. Oh, narrow. Oh my goodness gracious, forgive me. It's like 9 o'clock at night in Colorado. Just put my son to bed and I'm really tired. But anyway, I only paid like 20. And so I am hoping to get like 60 at minimum for these. So those are a great sale to make for, you know, the upcoming spring season, summer season, all that good stuff. I have a lot of sandals in my store, and if you don't already know, my store on Poshmark only, BirdieLooks, BirdieLooks, all smushed together, is having a buy one, get one 50% off sale only on shoes. So go check it out because I have tons of shoes and you will definitely be happy with what you find. Another new in box, Nordstrom return. There's a Nordstrom return sticker. These are Madewell. These were $150 brand new. These are an adorable pair of sandals with a completely wooden sole. I mean, I just have to. Click, click, click. I don't want to ruin them though. And then you'll see the nailed leather vamp. They're the cutest things ever. They're made well. They're lovely. I paid about $14.50. So, Madewell, I hope 50. We'll see. I mean, for that shoe, I'm just not giving them away, believe me. Especially when summer rolls around and everybody's looking for cute sandals. I'm ready. I got them. All right. Next bag. Sorry for all the noises. So if you've watched any of my videos before, you know that I love Vionic. Vionic is kind of hard to show you the inside. There it is, Vionic. Is one of my very, very favorite BOLO brands to sell for shoes. This pair was an amazing under $20 purchase price. They go for $170 brand new. And they're this very timely little boot. So they're perfect for the winter season and they're weather resistant. So I'm looking forward to selling these. It's hard to tell because they're black, but they are suede upper. So that's fantastic. And there's no box. There wasn't a matching box for them. It's fine. This is a brand that's like bread and butter for me when I buy it brand new. I wouldn't buy it pre-owned. It's Rika. And I got it for, geez, like $10. They go for about $90 brand new. And they're just these little slip-ons. They're comfort shoes. When I had purchased was it like a huge lot of new in box shoes from Jomar Wholesale. I am an affiliate with them. If you're interested, my code is Birdie10. It'll get you 10% off your order. And they just have so much good stuff. It kills me, but off on another topic, I got a huge shoe lot from them and there were a lot of Rikas, and that's how I discovered the brand and realized that it resells beautifully when it's new. So those will be a fast flip. This next one right here, I don't really ever pick up Toms. I mean, their resale value is not absolutely fantastic because they're not absolutely the most expensive shoe in the world. But when the shoe is like, gosh, I'd say $7 brand new and it retailed for $100, and it's got a cute little block wooden heel and a real leather upper, and it's got the tags. It doesn't have a box, but these will be absolutely amazing. They're not too small of a size. You can't really pass up something like that because it's lower than thrift store prices and it's brand new. So yeah, that's a good one. So we'll keep that for sure. So I'm just going to pop these back in the bag real quick. Actually, these Rikas might be slightly nicer than other ones I've sold before because they have this really cool little faux leather pull. This is not real leather, but it's cool. It's kind of fancy. Helps you put your shoes on. Oh boy, I've got bags all around me. Uh-oh, I lost a shoe. All right, so you may or may not know that I absolutely love selling Jeffrey Campbell shoes. I found this beautiful, they're pretty small size. They're like a set, well, 7, it's not that bad, but they're platform suede fabric vamp, like block slide. They normally go for $185, but I got them for under 10 brand new, and I got the box. So Jeffrey Campbell has a new box this year. I think I've shown you his old box because it's really cool, and then it's got like this weird logo inside. But anyway, you can tell that these were probably purchased online. That's another thing I look for when I'm looking at Nordstrom Rack to buy shoes that are not normally carried there, is I look for like an online kind of situation. So I'm looking for like the stickers that look like it was warehoused. They had more than one pair of this type in different colorways. Only this colorway was this amazing price, so I just grabbed them. I dropped one. But yeah, so the lid, and I'm such a dork showing you this, but it's tiny, tiny font. But if you ever come across one of his boxes, read it. It's really cool. It's got so much interesting stuff on it. It's amazing. It's like art. So this next pair is another pair of Myonics, but they look just like Uggs. I have to say these are definitely amazing in my book. I think they're really, really cool. So they look just like Uggs, but they're Vionics, and Vionics are amazing. They normally go for $100. I got them for about $20. They're so cute. And these ones are a size 7. And they're normal width. And I've seen them before in the store, however, they were never the right price until today. So I go very, very often. I'm there for every closet clear out, or not closet clear out, sorry, that's Poshmark. I'm there for every clear the rack at Nordstrom Rack. I think the manager knows me, and some of the cashiers know me, and they know I'm a reseller. I just tell them I don't care. Do you guys tell people you're a reseller when you're out and about if it comes up? I always do, because I really just don't care what they think. It's none of their business, and I'm giving them tons of sales, so it's fine. But I love watching the cashier's face, because they're always like, you found every good thing in the store. Like, the prices are nuts that you just got. And I'm like, you could have done it too. You work here, right? All right, so this was the shock of the century. One of them, I had 3 very good shoe haul things today. So, well, not just 3, but 3 big ones. So one of them was those Pedro Garcias. This one is Doc Marten, brand new, in the box. No lid, but I still took the bottom of the box just to kind of add value. They're like a little loafer. They're the originals. They're size 8 if you're interested. And these beauties go for like 150. And they're size 8, like I mentioned, and I paid under 20. I hope to charge almost near retail for these gorgeous beasts. I was surprised that they had them marked so low. I kept looking at it thinking that's not right, but it was. So I took advantage of it. Very happy with that. Ooh, I can't get this back. It's fighting with me. This next one is a brand I don't normally pick up. It's Mark Fisher, but again, it was, I think, an online. Do you see stickers on the bottom, stickers on the side? There's no small Nordstrom return sticker, but this was a warehoused shoe. So once again, Nordstrom Rack doesn't want these in their store. So they deep discount them no matter what the designer is. So always keep your eyes peeled for like fantastic out of this world deals because of that. These are Mark Fisher. They are beautiful leather and metal detail, just simple slides, perfect for summer. And I paid, oh my goodness, like nothing for them, like $7. And they go for at least $100. So I wish they were my size. I would have just kept them because they really are absolutely beautiful. And I don't really like Mark Fisher because he doesn't have the best resale value. But that's his logo. if you ever find it. It's not like you shouldn't pick it up. If it's cheap enough, sure, why not? The next brand you're gonna know, everybody knows, it's a huge BOLO, clothing and shoes. And she is Eileen. Good old Eileen Fisher. I got the box and the lid. And once again, this one is a Nordstrom store return. So tiny sticker. And then these are a wonderful size. They're 9.5. I paid about $20 for them, a little under 20. And it's hard to see them, but they're like a woven upper, and they have this little block heel that's leather lined, suede lined. And they're very, very simple, but they're very nice, which is really a lot like Eileen Fisher. She has very classic pieces, classic shoes, classic clothes. These even came with a dust bag and the entire box. So, I mean, I'm happy with the purchase because they MSRP for $195. So, depending what I see on comps, I'm hoping to list them for at least 100 and let's say 30 and get 100 would be a deal for me. So we'll see. I mean, they are brand new. We're not talking about thrifted. They've never been worn. Nope. That's why I love retail arbitrage, because you're just getting like amazing stuff. Super cheap, super new, super designer. All right, so now what we're going to do is shift gears over to the Goodwill portion of the haul. And there's a lot of stuff, but I'm going to explain to you a lot as I pick up these pieces and show them to you. So when I went in, I felt very overwhelmed. I will not lie. The place was very full, like I mentioned. There's so many new donations. There's so much stuff going on. It was chaotic, and I was trying to keep social distanced. I think I went to pants first, and they have tons of pants at this Goodwill, jeans and pants, and it just goes on for days. So I attacked the pants, then I went to activewear, then I looked at tops, and then I looked at shoes, and then I got really tired. I swung back around to sweaters. And then I didn't get through all the sweaters. I was way too tired, so I left. Long story. All right, so Talbot's Petite, size 14. So these are just a nice pair of Talbot's khaki pants. And you would think, well, to go from all those fancy brands, Nicole, that you just showed us, to Talbot's like old lady pants, why would you do that? Well, I will tell you. I am testing mature brands in my eBay store. I saw on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Tradesy's a dud. I try to sell on there, but it's not that great. I don't even know what I paid for these, honestly, because I don't see a tag. I think it got pulled off, but I think it was only a couple bucks. Now, the interesting thing is that so far, Talbot's seems to be the winner out of Talbot's, Chico's, and what is the other one? Oh, J. Jill. So if I had to rank them, I'd say bestseller Talbot's, second J. Pure Jill, third J. Jill, and fourth Chico's. However, I don't think I'm going to pick up a lot of Chico's anymore. I'm just going to stick with the Talbot's and the Pure Jill and the J. Jill. Because the other day I listed, what was it? It was just yesterday. I listed a button-up plaid top in a small petite from Talbot's, and it sold immediately for $40. I was like on eBay, and I almost passed out. So, because you don't expect that. It was used. All right, so I'll show you also that I am going to try out Talbot's shoes. These are new, and I don't think they've ever been worn. They were only charging $10 for them, but they don't have any signs of wear whatsoever. And they even have like the stuffing still in the shoe, and they're real leather upper with like, it's really hard to show, the tassels with like a little bead. So I don't know, the clothes do great, and these are cute. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just try them out, see how it goes. They're beautiful. If I do use shoes nowadays, I don't have the energy to clean shoes and fix shoes. I keep making the mistake of thinking I do and I don't. So I don't pick things that need a lot of work. All right, so let's just jump in. So this one, if it fits me, it might be mine because we're in cold Colorado Springs. This is Columbia, and it's a really nice, barely ever worn front zip thermal, or like fleece, sorry, a fleece. And I think I'm gonna try it on. If it fits, I'm probably gonna wear it because it's super nice and it was only $8. They don't sell for tons and tons of money. I can probably get 25 out of it. So if it does fit me and I can wash it, then it might just become another one of my fleece in my collection to keep me warm. All right, I found a lot of new tag things at Goodwill, which is very, very weird. I don't normally find things like that. But anyway, this is Pilcrow in the letterpress. It's not the biggest, greatest seller in the world. It's a size 27, but it was new with tag, and it's this really cute jogger, really light, like linen material with an kind of a drawstring waistband. And it was only $7.99, and it was purple tag, and purple tag was 50% off just like yesterday. So, I mean, for $4, I'm going to make a profit of at least 25, well, I'm going to sell them for like 25 to 30 maybe. And so it's a decent enough profit. It's hard to pass stuff like that up. Here's one of my favorite activewear brands to sell. It's Calia by Carrie Underwood. I'm filling my closet, and I have been for a while, with wonderful activewear. This is a size medium. And it's just a cute little activewear tank top with this great lace detail in the back. Her pieces are super, super nice. It was only marked at $4.99, so I picked it up, and I'm happy that I did. I think I'm gonna have to make my pile on the floor because this is not gonna work. I have a lot of stuff. All right, so let me try to speed it up because I still have to do my listings tonight. I've taken my pictures, I've edited, I've uploaded to my drive, and now I just have to get my listings up so that my virtual assistant Jess can do her magic with Vendu and cross-post everything for me and delist and relist things and check that I've marked all my solds as sold and do all the things she does. She is taking 3 new clients, so definitely reach out to her if you are interested. Her handle on Instagram is Unknown Beauty, so reach out to me if you want to know how that's spelled because it's spelled slightly different. Anyway, so this is a brand that I'm just starting to play with. It's Royal Robins. I think I've seen a few other resellers on YouTube go for it, and I just got a really cute cream kind of puffer vest in my closet from another haul, and now I have these great little like utility pants that seem to go for like $25, $30, and they were really cheap. They were only $6.99, and they're yellow tag, and yellow tag was 30% off. They remind me of like an Athleta cargo pant, which I find quite often, and they sell really nicely. So it's a great brand, so we'll see how it does. This piece, I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up, to be honest with you. They are Levi's, but they're not vintage. They're not like anything, that's super trending right now. However, they are corduroys back in. These dark floral prints are always nice for fall and winter. And this is just a beautiful piece. They look like they've hardly ever been worn. Definitely not the kind of Levi's I typically pick up. I don't pick up the silver patch normally, but because it had corduroy and it had floral print covering the whole pant, and it was high rise and straight leg, I'm going to go for it because I just sold a pair almost exactly like this that were Free People just about 2 days ago. They were only listed for $6.99, yellow tag, 30% off. So honestly, I only paid a couple dollars for them, and I know I'll make at least a $20 profit, and someone's going to probably really like these for winter. They're beautiful. And if you are interested, I'm so bad about remembering to tell people the size of things during my haul, because especially when I have a lot of stuff, I'm trying to go super fast. I actually can't find the size, so I don't know. Maybe somebody took the size off because they're not in here. That's interesting. So that means I'm going to have to measure them, which I always do. So it's fine, but I have no idea what size they are. Not a clue. All right, on to the next. So this piece is another pretty amazing piece, new with tags, and yes, it was actually in my Goodwill. I have seen on Instagram, there's been a couple big Instagrammers that are influencers in the resale business who have come out and have claimed that there are some resellers who pretend to find new with tag items when they're thrifting just to get more followers. Maybe they're talking about someone specific, but I'll be honest with you, who has time for that kind of craziness? Do they really think it helps them that much? And I don't live in like Los Angeles or Orange County or like any big place where I would expect to find amazing brands with new tags. I live in like Podunk, Colorado Springs, Colorado, and I have found very high-end designer pieces new with tags. So I kind of call BS. That's just my take on it. All right, so anyway, yeah, Adriano Goldschmied. I used to think it was Adriana, but these are a size 31. They are faux leather. They are the fire-rise skinny ankle, high-rise skinny ankle. They have the freaking tag. I don't understand why anyone would ever donate something like this. I don't get it. They've got all the stuff. They don't have the actual price, so I have no idea what the price was, but it's like a skinny leg. Looks like, I would say that's probably a high rise, at least 9 inches. And the inside is kind of coated, nice and fuzzy. I don't know what to say. These are just beautiful. Like, they're absolutely gorgeous. They were expensive. They were $26.99. So these will sit and I will command a high price. So I will hope to probably get like 80. And I'm just going to leave them until someone buys them. I'm not budging on those because I spent $30. But sometimes when you find a piece like that and you have all these other little pieces that cost a lot less, when you take your whole haul cost, divide it by how many pieces you purchased, and then make sure that you kind of do an average cost of goods per piece. That way, when you're selling the item, you can think, well, that was from this particular haul where each item was about $9 a piece, instead of freaking out and being like, that was $30 a piece. But you'll remember. This one I was on the fence about. It's J. Jill, which actually sells great for me, like I was mentioning. It's a size 14, so it's a really good size, but it's a skirt. It's a long denim skirt, and I've never really, well, I've sold once or twice before denim skirts that are long, so I'm going to make sure in my eBay listing and all my listings that I use the word modest, because there are people out there really looking for modest clothing. This is a beautiful piece without any flaws, and it was $6, 50% off because it was a purple tag. So I couldn't really pass it up at $3 because something like this is probably going to command at least $40 based on the comps. And it's actually beautiful and it's my size, and I kind of want to try it on because I'm kind of curious. Like, I've never had a long jean skirt. It would be really cute with a turtleneck and some tights and some boots. And I'm kind of just like, I will at least try it on. I don't know if I'll keep it, but you know. All right, so this next one was another new with tags. And yes, no, I didn't plant these in my haul. I would never do that. It just feels so weird about someone like making a claim like that. And like, you know, it has to be about someone she doesn't like, right? All right, anyway, these are ModCloth. I've never found a single piece of ModCloth in my life. I always wanted to find a ModCloth dress. What I found was a ModCloth pair of high-rise, like mom jeans, which honestly I think I'm perfectly happy with because dresses in 2020 are not selling as well for me. Maybe they are for you. I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Like, it has the ModCloth like care tag, and it has the Goodwill tag was only $10. It was not on sale. And then it has like the ModCloth tag inside. If you're interested in purchasing these, the size on them is a size 2. I didn't even know they made jeans. I'm out of touch with ModCloth, but honestly, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, there's no way I'm even running comps. I'm just buying it. So I know the brand. I know it does well. I'm very interested in the comps on that. This next one is a brand that is really amazing, and I've hardly ever found it. Maybe this is my first time finding it, but I've just heard it so many times on YouTube hauls, and I know the comps are good. And I live in Colorado where there's a lot of like great warm outerwear. This is Avalanche. So Avalanche, it's the most beautiful zip front hoodie, or not hoodie, sorry, cowl neck, amazing long sleeve, thumb hole, my favorite, little sweater. And it's gorgeous. I honestly don't know what I'm going to get for it, but I hope at least 30. We'll see. Okay, next one. This one is J. Jill, and I was following along with my winter theme, size small petite. So I hope it sells just like that small petite Talbots yesterday. It's really nice. It's just a button front women's shirt with a collar and long sleeves. And it's a beautiful, beautiful colorway for winter. So a nice flannel for women. I absolutely love them. I have a large chest, so I've never been able to wear a button front. You know why. It's like baked potato. All right. And next one is, I was happy to find this, but it was also expensive. Patagucci. I've never really found much of that either, even though I live here in the mountains, and a lot of people wear it, probably because people here don't get rid of their Patagucci. But, oh, there we go, the light's finally cooperating. But it's like this, like, it is completely black, but it's starting to look gray. But it's this beautiful zip front jacket. It's got like a zipper on the sleeve. It's got zipper pockets. And it's a size small for women. I don't know what I'll get for it. I have no idea. Maybe 40 in my educated guess. The next one, believe it or not, was new with tags as well. So shoot me. But I thought I was going to pass out. I was like, what am I? It's just been a great 2 days of sourcing. So these are new with tags Athleta jeans. They're like a cream color. They're almost like a buttercream yellow kind of color, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Not really. But I've never really found anything like this. They are $118 brand new. Flex straight leg ankle jean in bone. This is bone color. Okay. They were $8.99. So how do you pass those up? And they're size 6 in case you're interested. Athleta is a great resale brand for activewear, and their jeans, they're not that bad. I've sold them before. I don't know new with tag, so I've never ever sold new with tag Athleta anything. So we'll see. I would hope at least 30. Here's another mature brand, Soft Surroundings. This one in particular is a small, and I just couldn't pass it up because it's like this really beautiful plaid, and I'm sorry that it's so hard to show you because it's not buttons, but it's got like a velvet trim on one side of the buttons. It's got these little beautiful detailed buttons on the front, if you can see there, and it's also got them on the sleeve. And then the back also has this really cute like cinched button elastic detail. It still has the dongle from the tag. I don't think it was worn, maybe once, and it was $6. So you can't pass that up because Soft Surroundings is a great seller. It's not huge money, but a piece like that that's fairly original is going to be like at least 30 or so. So it's really hard to pass that up. Sorry, I have to clear my CAPTCHA. Yes, I'm one of those that uses a bot. Ooh, oh my goodness, go after me. Believe me, my brains are worth a lot more than clicking a mouse all day long, Poshmark. Alrighty, these are current Elliott. I have not really picked these up in a long time, but they were only $7 and 30% off, and they're a great high-rise black jean. Really, really hard to show this dark color at night in my lighting, but you get the drift. So they're just so cheap that it was hard to pass them up because they're soft and comfy, great condition. I thought, why not? But it doesn't say what size they are. I have no idea what size they are, but they're beautiful. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, but definitely not a brand I've picked up in a minute. Let's see here. So this one, it caught my attention because I don't know why. I must have seen this before, and it just kind of hit me. So this one is Millie. So it's an original Millie of New York, size small. It's a cardigan. It's got these beautiful gold buttons, and honestly, it's really unique and cute. And the comps were amazing. They're like $40 or $50 for a Millie. I am so not remembering how I know the brand, but they are cotton and silk. So, and this seems a little bit vintage. So I am excited to sell this piece because it's really beautiful, and I was kind of shocked. I saw the name and I had to stop myself. It was right before I was about to give up and like go check out. Sorry about mascara everywhere because I've just been like running around all day. I was about to check out and I thought, I know that name, I know that brand, and I'm so happy that I grabbed out my phone. I went on to Sellhound, and I basically checked out the comps. Sellhound is a free service if you don't use it, sellhound.com. Try it out, it's amazing. It helps you run your comps for like Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, which are my 3 main selling platforms. The next one is new with tags. Don't come at me. Swear to Jesus, I did not plant this stuff because I just showed you Retail Arbitrage, new in box, new with tags from Nordstrom Rack. I could never, ever donate a brand new piece of clothing. It just seems wrong. Like, maybe it's just in my nature, but I just think immediately, like, give it to a friend, a family member, make money off of it. Like, I couldn't just donate it. I couldn't. I've never sold this brand. I don't even know what the comps are. It's NSR, and it says Napling Sea Road. I don't know what that means. Do you? I really have no idea, but I picked it up. It was in the last things. It's a cowl neck, kind of a balloon sleeve little sweater. It's just this beautiful emerald green color. It still has the Nordstrom care tag, and they were charging, oh my goodness, it was a purple tag, so it was 50% off of 9, so only $5. You know, I'm really curious. So you guys, here's what we're gonna do. I don't normally do this, but it sounds like I'm just too itchy to like find out. Like, I just want to find out. So anyway, I'm gonna go to my Sellhound app on my phone. It's this like little puppy face. So if you can see it right there, puppy. And this is what the home screen looks like. I'm going to type in at the top NSR sweater. And I'm going to hit search, and then you can pick used or new condition. So I'm going to flip it over to new. And the comps are going to start popping up. You'll see they'll start populating by platform. So Mercari, interesting. Okay, so this might not be the best BOLO, but for $5 and it's winter, it looks like there's no eBay comps available for solds, but people have it listed around 30. And then it looks like Mercari that people have it listed around 30, but there's no sold comps. And then Poshmark has the most sold comps. One as high as 45, and then I see some as low as like 20. And none of them are green. And it looks like $23.33, oops, is the average selling price. So that's great. I'm okay making 20 off of it. And honestly, because it's like the only green one I see and it's winter time and it's this gorgeous green color, I'm kind of excited to sell it. So it's not really like super luxurious, but it's a Nordstrom brand. It's nice. And in case you're interested in buying it, it is extra large. And it is really, really pretty. It's got this metallic fleck going through the whole thing. It's beautiful. It's a great sweater. The next piece is Adidas. I don't know if it is vintage, but it might be. And it's this really unique piece. So it's a windbreaker, but it's like this you can't tell because the color, of course, is not coming out right. But it's a beautiful raspberry color. So raspberry pink with silver, 3 stripes. And it's just got the front zip. It's got zip pockets. It's packable. It's lightweight. It's in perfect condition. And it is a size large, which is great. So I think it is vintage. It's got this very cool kind of like breathable little tiny holes in it. I don't really know exactly what that is. Vintage? Who knows? But I think it's awesome. It's not cinchable at the waist like some of them are. It's climate-proof. I couldn't pass it up because it was just so cute, and I forgot to tell you the price. Sorry, what I paid for it. So it was a green tag at $9. But Adidas sells very, very quick for me, and if it's a unique piece, like I pass up a lot of Adidas, like all the black pants with the 3 stripes on the legs, and you know, musty old Adidas sweaters and whatnot. They have to like really shine to be picked up for me, because otherwise they're not going to be fast sellers or like great sellers. Okay. This next brand I'd never sold before, but I've seen it on hauls so many times. So I immediately whipped out my phone and checked out the comps, and I'll make at least 20, maybe 25. It's 3 dot, 1, 2, 3. There's literally 3 dots. And it's like a wool blend sweater. Really hard to show in this horrible lighting. But it's open front, kind of waterfall open front. Ooh, if I move forward and backwards, the light changes. I suck at this. Yeah, and then the back has a really cute kind of like button and tie type thing going on. And it was $5, 50% off, so $2.50. And if I make $20 on it, that's great. So a new brand to try out that I've heard of before, a high quality piece and a low cost of good. Why not? And it's winter, so it's a beautiful sweater for winter. The next one, I've also never found this brand on my own. I do know from watching hauls that this is the old tag. It's called Horny Toad, and rightly so, they changed their name to Toad & Co. because this tag is almost too embarrassing to read. So, Horny Toad. I know that that's a type of toad, but it's a size small. So this one's an older piece, but it's in beautiful condition, and it's got like mohair and wool and buttons and front pockets, and it's soft and supple and there's no damage. So even though it's older, I bet you this just sat in someone's closet for a while and they decided to sell it, and they still sell for a good 30 or so. So how do you pass that up? Once again, I forgot to tell you what I spent. $16.99. And you know what's funny? She couldn't find the tag and I couldn't find the tag, but I just found it right now, and she only charged me $10.99, which is still a lot, but I'm going to probably make $20 profit margin, or you know, whatever. All right, next one. This is another Talbot's piece because I'm starting to love this brand on my eBay store. It's a size 14, so it's a nice size. It's beautiful pinstripe with pearl button front shirt. You can barely tell, but it kind of looks like seersucker, but it's not that weird bumpy feeling that seersucker gives. And it's got like the cute buttons on the sleeves. Oh, this piece is going to sell fast. $6.99. When I know how much people like that brand on eBay, yes, it's money in the pocket. Another new tags. Another Adriano Goldschmied. Somebody just doesn't like their clothes. I don't know. Where does this come from? I have no idea where these clothes come from. It's called the Mona. And honestly, I don't pick up colored pants, but they're AG, they're new with tags. They were $19.99 minus 30% off. So they weren't cheap, but because I can get a lot for them, I just went for it. They're very lightweight. They're kind of like a bell leg, so maybe that'll help them sell, or like a boot cut. They call them the Mona. They're 26, size 26. It doesn't really say too much about like the fit or anything, but I know they were probably in a department store. It looks like a Macy's tag. We have had so many stores, sadly, because of the pandemic, just like completely go out of business all around us. All of the brick and mortar stores are suffering, like you know. So while it's a great thing to find new with tag in your thrift store, it's also kind of sad every time you find new with tag, because sometimes you think, well, maybe it was a person that has a lot of money and doesn't have any time to resell their stuff and they just would rather donate it, which isn't typically the norm, I don't think. And then you really start thinking like I am right now, and you're like, well, it could just be that a lot of stores, like I noticed a lot of Steinmart brands that had just bankrupted recently were in the store. So, and I don't pick those up. They just don't have the resale value. But there was plenty of new with tag, like cheaper stuff. But then mixed in, every once in a while, I came across something like Adriana Goldschmied, which is very high end. So, I don't know. All right. Sorry to get dark on you there for a minute. All right, so this one, I have to remember what it is. Royal Robins again. So it's that brand I just told you about, Royal Robins. They make men's and women's clothes, but this is just a beautiful, if you can tell with the horrible lighting, gray sweater with like the tips of the sleeves are black and it's like merino wool. So it's this gorgeous, like barely ever worn turtleneck for $6.99, and I'm sure it goes for at least $30, so that's just amazing. I just sold a shirt in this brand yesterday, and I was kind of surprised. So Miss Me jeans, as some of you may know, Miss Me jeans are highly embellished jeans. They're very like Western style. I got a whole bunch of them recently from a buy-sell trade store that's closing, another store closing, another business. But I didn't know anything about their tops, but I picked up a top from that buy-sell trade store for a couple bucks, and then I sold it immediately on eBay. Someone just grabbed it right after I listed it, and it was long sleeve, but very embellished, and this Miss Me new with tag, not even pre-owned, like there's a tag in here, Miss Me logo. Everything they make is really embellished, but this is a gorgeous little top. I don't normally sell knits. I don't even look at the short sleeve section. I might flip through if I have tons of time or I'm totally bored looking for spiritual gangster tank tops because that's my favorite. But even those have kind of softened in resale value, sadly, because I think during this, well, it could just be that I sold some recently in the wrong season, may have given them away for a smaller profit margin than I meant to, but sales are sales, and I made money, so. But yeah, so that top, we'll see how it does. I have no idea. I only paid $6.99 minus 30%, so a couple bucks. I don't know what it's going to go for, but it is new, so maybe it'll help the value. This is Madewell. I don't ever buy Madewell new. Like when I'm doing retail arbitrage, unless it's like a couple bucks, and I mean like under $5, I'm not going to buy it. This is extra small, and it's one of those really cool kind of like jacket shirts. It's like a shacket. And it's got the cute little snap. I don't know, those are regular buttons, but they're kind of metal. They've got metal buttons, and it's in perfect condition. I checked it for stains and rips and tears. There's nothing like that going on. And it was only $6.99 minus 30%, and it's Madewell. I love selling Madewell jeans, especially when they're new, because they go for so much money. I myself love Madewell jeans because I just got a pair in my Stitch Fix box last month. Actually, for the past 2 months, I got one style in November that didn't work at all. Then my stylist sent me a second pair that I thought were exactly the same. So I kind of got a little perturbed, like, man, she sent me the same pair of pants. But then when I tried them on, I realized they were totally different and they fit. But they were charging like $150 for these pants. So I returned the pants to Stitch Fix and I bought the same exact pants, new with tag, from a Poshmark small business, which felt much better than giving to Stitch Fix, and paid $50. So, And now they're my favorite pair of black jeans. And they are wonderful jeans. They're beautiful. So the tops, I hope, do just as well. This next piece is a beautiful piece. It is the North Face. And once again, it's going to be hard to show the color. It's almost the same color as my turtleneck I'm wearing right now, but it is a beautiful soft jacket, zip front pockets, a cute little hoodie. It does have kind of venting again, like those little dots in the sleeves, if you can kind of see that there if I hold still. And North Face is a wonderful brand. It's second to Patagonia in my opinion, as far as activewear, and it was only $6.99. So whoever was tagging this item, thank you, because you should have priced it way higher. It feels like it's brand new too, so something like that I hope I get 40 for. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I wish it was my size. It's this amazing maroon color. Do people say maroon anymore? Do they say just like burgundy or wine? I don't know, but I always think of maroon. It's maroon. All right, another Madewell, and I didn't love this colorway. It's a size small, but I thought about it and I'm like, it's super high quality. It's in amazing condition. It's a nice button front shirt. I might not like the colorway, but someone else is gonna like it, and it goes great with winter clothes. It was only $6.99. Once again, a great price for Madewell. This one is Talbot's again, so this is becoming my new, if I called Patagonia Patagucci, what could I call Talbot's? If you think of something funny that I can nickname Talbot's, insinuating that it is a high-end bread and butter brand? Does that make any sense? Whatever. Talbot's, and it's a size small. But again, it's the prettiest plaid button up, and I'm just really excited because I sold one of these so quickly yesterday. I want to sell more. And I thought, why not? Oh, forgot to tell you the price again. I'm obviously exhausted because I've been doing it over and over, but it was $8. I really like this Madewell top. This is also button front, but I think it's more modern. It's a size small, and it's actually very thick, high quality, beautiful button front top. It's got these great little like speckled kind of square design thing going on. Sorry for the lighting. The price on this one, ooh, I remembered. This is more like a flannel, like it feels thicker. It was only $5.99. So, yep, got it. This one, I think, is J. Jill. So I don't like to typically pick up chambrays, but because the chambray button front jacket is J. Jill, or jacket, shirt is J. Jill, and it's a size small petite, which I just sold to someone, is I just grabbed it because it's a great layering piece. You can wear this over like a little dress, you can wear it with a shirt underneath, you can wear it buttoned up, and it was $6 minus 30%, so very small cost of goods. This next one is Kuhl, Kuhl, which is one of my favorite brands to sell, but I hardly ever find it. So we're coming up on that tag. I don't know. Like, there's the little logo on the back with a little mountain. I love selling this brand. I'm sad that it's an extra small because it's so tiny. Oh, look at this little itty bitty top. Oh my goodness. All right, so it is really adorable because it does have black pearlized snap buttons. It's got chest pockets that have snap buttons. It's got long line, and it's got like 3 or 4 of these little snap buttons on the sleeve. So it's like a really special piece, and it was only $6.99. I don't really know what Kuhl tops go for because I've only sold the men's Kuhl pants, which go for like $50 used. And then this particular shirt, I don't know. So it'll be a learning process for me, but I know I at least make a $20 profit. Okay, this one is actually 100% silk, and it's Talbot's, and it looks like an old tag. It's pure silk, size 12, and it's got these beautiful buttons. Oh, it's so hard to show this dark color, but you get the drift. And it's got like a pretty little sleeve, and it's got like hooks. You see that? Like hooks for the buttons. And because of the fabric content and the style, 3/4 length sleeve kind of thing going on, I just thought it was a really special piece, really unique. And it was only $5. And I know I can get a lot out of that. So I'm kind of interested to see what it sells for. Maybe 50. I don't know, because 100% silk, you don't really come across that every day, but I think I'm gonna have to steam it. Okay guys, the last item in my Goodwill haul is a BOLO that a lot of you have either found and just been super excited about the first time you found it, or have never found, or get super jealous when somebody else finds it. So don't get jealous. I've never found this brand, and I have wanted to find this BOLO forever. Now, I hope you're as excited as I am. I went to the shoe section, and I don't know what it is. So, like yesterday, you'll see on my haul from yesterday that I put up, the Goodwill that I call the bougie Goodwill, like the fancy Goodwill up in Monument, which is just only 2 exits up from Colorado Springs. It has better stuff on a regular basis. It's less crowded, it's cleaner, it's more organized, it's whatever. You go down the street to where it dead ends at Academy in Colorado Springs, and we have a massive Goodwill, like I mentioned, that has the easiest drop off for donations. That is humongous, packed to the gills, and there's just so many people. And the shoes are usually not super great. I have hardly ever found shoes there that I really wanted to pick up, because they're usually pretty gross. Like, ugh. But today I started walking past the wall of shoes in the men's wall. There's only like 2 walls of men's. The rest are women's. Big surprise, right? So I go up to the men's wall. I don't know what I'm expecting to find. And I like to see this shoe that looks like, if any of you know what Nike Flyknit looks like the top of it is like Flyknit. So meshy kind of material, leopard print, and I start thinking that's not a men's shoe. It's not. Like, a man could wear it if he wants to, but someone, once again, put it in the wrong freaking department. And so I see this. It needs a little bit of magic eraser. It needs the sole to just be scrubbed and the price to be taken off. They were only $8.99. Do you guys know what these are? I look inside, and what do I see? My first pair of Rothy's. I could weep. Honest to God, the fact that I found Rothy's, and I found them in the high top version. I ran some quick comps. Of course, I picked them up for $9. I could have cared less what the comps were, because I already know what the comps are. I'm no dummy. I've been trying to find these forever. They're size 11.5, women's, high top, leopard print Rothy's. I immediately messaged my bestie in the resale world, Meg of Dapper Chic Boutique. And I just sent her a picture, and I was like, I finally found them. And she's like, oh my God. So I'm speechless. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to list these for, but I think I'm going to list them for like, I saw a comp right away on them without doing a lot of research. That was about 100. So I think I'm going to list at 150 like Meg recommended to me. I'm going to get these up tomorrow. I was going to get them up tonight, but I'm tired. Tomorrow I have time for additional pictures and whatnot. I wasn't going to actually like list into the new year. I was going to like take a day off, but I have so much good stuff. I cannot hold myself back. So I think I'm going to do all my favorite things in the next listing on the 1st. So if you watch my closets and whatnot, just keep your eyes open because these beauties will be in my store on the 1st of 2021, January 2021, to celebrate the new year. And I think that's rightly so. And I'm sorry if I'm going on and on and on and on about these shoes, but I can't be more excited. So the reason I'm listing them for higher is that I'm not going to budge. Oh, hell no. And the size is phenomenal. And these are not little old flats. These are high top sneaker Rothy's. So with all that being said, I might even list them at 200 because also the print. So you've got the print, the high top, and the big size. And I sell a lot of shoes. I just bumped this. And I can tell you that bigger sizes sell better on shoes. So yeah, you guys, that was my haul. It was long and painful at some parts because of my terrible lighting, my beautiful backdrop of high chairs, toys, my couch. But thank you for hanging in there with me. I really do appreciate you being here with me. I am trying to build this channel in 2021. It is my goal to push to monetization by the end of 2021, if not sooner. That feels like a very, very crazy goal, a little scary and unattainable, but I'm going to work hard. It's part of my 2021 business goals. I'm actually going to make a little 2021 business goal video tomorrow to put out. This will be up in the morning, and then I will try to go ahead and just do a live real quick tomorrow, yeah, I'll do a live. And I will just pop up because I don't think I'll have time for extra editing or whatnot. Honestly, right now what I'm doing for editing is I'm just putting my intro and my outro connected with the video in the middle and making a Canva clip art for the cover or the thumbnail as they call it on YouTube, and just moving on with life. Because at this very moment, if I want to put out consistent content, I don't think I can do intense editing. I don't have the time. Maybe someday when both of my kids are in school full time and we're not in the middle of a pandemic, I will have more time. Maybe I won't have to have my full-time job. Who knows? But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. And if you could please subscribe, I would appreciate it so much. If you survived an entire hour of me, Nicole, with BirdieLooks, I think you're probably now just one of my best friends and you don't know it yet. But anyway, sorry for any like little snippy or weird things I may have said. I'm kind of sleep deprived, and if you're a mom and you have little kids, tiny kids, and you have another job, and you also decided to just start a clothing company reselling clothes, and you're just totally nuts like me, you totally understand where my brain is. Welcome. You found your home. So please subscribe. If you enjoyed or laughed at any part of this video or thought I was insane or disliked me at any point in this video or had any emotion from what I've said or done in this video, just click the like. Hell, click the don't like. I don't care. Give me activity. I'll take it. So, will I be a little hurt if you don't like me? Whatever, I'm human. But I'm also a businesswoman and I have thick skin. So it's cool. But yeah, if you have questions, concerns, comments, want to buy something from me, just leave a comment down below. I am very quick at getting back to people, very efficient at selling and shipping, and I would love to give you one of these beautiful items that I found. I have worked very hard the last 2 days, and it has been 7 hours of sourcing in 2 days. You know, got to spend that cost of goods in order to make that money and write it off on your taxes before January 1st, which wasn't even my intention, but it works out beautifully and it's fine. So have a great night. I appreciate you. Subscribe, like, hit the bell so that when I put out new content like this, you will know and come running. All right. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.